Morning everyone. So it's been a really traumatic day so far, and it's not even midday. My shadow, Cooper, had an accident first thing this morning. He was playing with his little friends in the woods, and he was running around and chasing after a ball, and they were playing tig with each other, and the next minute he started screaming. He'd run into a twig, branch, I don't know, stick, whatever it was, straight into his eye. So there was blood pissing out of it. It just wasn't good. So I got him down here first thing. They admitted him, they've had him knocked out. They were hoping that it's nothing, his eye's in a mess anyway, so I'm just hoping it's something more superficial than anything. So I've just arrived back now. He is out of the anaesthetic. I can hear him in the back. They are going to let me take him home. I don't know what's happened yet because I've got to speak to the vet. But let's just say I'm going to have a really cheap Christmas because it's going to cost at the moment. Well, just before I left, it was going to be about £700, and that's give or take. So wish me luck, and I'll post a video later. So I don't know if you can see poor Cooper with his green eye. He's torn his cornea. There's also, the stick had gone in through the side and the corner of his eye into like his head. So he's quite swollen, there's scratching and all sorts. I've got, oh God, I can't even tell you. But he's alive, he's all right. He's stoned as fuck. He's fallen over twice, me getting into the car. So we're going to go home now. There he is. What's the matter, darling? You being mad? They don't know where he is. He's on the seat, off the seat, on the floor, crying. They took him. They said they got him like 2/3 of the way out of the sedation. They reverse it. He's behind me. It's all right, my baby. So he doesn't know where he is. He's not in pain. He's just being pathetic. A stoned dog. So hopefully I'll get him home. No, baby, stay there. I'll get him home, and then he can have a sleep and sleep the anaesthetic off. But Cooper, stay there. They said they left him under, with only a 2/3, bringing him round a bit because they didn't want him going crazy in case he injured himself. So, my dog. He's got in his bed and gone to Bobo's. Oh, sorry, darling, I've woke you up. He came in, he cried, got in his bed. Poor darling. He's stoned. This is 24 hours after the accident. Poops. He's not really seeing very much. But at least his eyes open. He's a good boy, aren't you? Come on, let's go. I'm trying to keep him away from woods and twigs and sticks and all the rest of it. But last night, I think he'd had I know he'd had a reaction to the anaesthetic. Like some people do as well. He really wasn't a happy dog last night. Come on, baby. He's a bit clingy as well, as you can see. I know he can't see properly out of that left eye, but the dilation, there's some drops to dilate his pupil, because his pupil, with the shock and the trauma to his eye, his pupil had constricted. So I've managed to get those drops in. That's been fun. The dog who hates having anything done to him. Yes, it's a squiggle up a tree and you're not allowed to chase it. Come on, don't be looking like that at me. So his pupil, that's been managed to be dilated. I managed to get not a full drop, but a bit of the cornea repair drops in. I've got antibiotic drops to put in when I get home. He's then got to have his Metacam. But he's a lot better. Last night, he couldn't walk, even up to me taking him out late on for his last wee of the night, which was at about 10, 11 o'clock last night. He was still staggering and falling over, but he's still very quiet, but he is looking like it's coming out of his system. So I'll just keep him quiet for today. We'll have a little sedate walk like this, whereas normally he's running round, and hopefully he's on the mend. He's back to the vets tomorrow. They have to reassess this eye and see what we need to do, next steps and what have you. But the way it's looking, the blood stopped coming. There was blood coming out even up to last night still, and that seems to have stopped today. So I'm hoping, I'm going to keep fingers crossed that it's going to be a good outcome for him. But as you saw then, it's not looking too bad. We shall see. But yeah, wish me luck trying to give him the antibacterial drops when we get home. He's a little sod. Yes, Cooper. So this has been a traumatic adventure with Cooper video. Not so much an adventure, but you can sort of join us for traumas. Right, come on fella, he's a good boy.